October 14th, 1978. Blackwood Forest, 11:47 p.m. 4 friends walked into these woods for a weekend trip, but by Monday morning, only 3 came back. The strange part isn't that they got lost. It's that even though they were together, none of them told the same story about what happened. The 4th student, Emma. Search teams found her 17 hours later. She was standing perfectly still in a place they had already checked 10 times. She was alive. Her heart was racing, but her eyes were just blank. She wouldn't say a word. Not to the police. Not to her parents. What did she see in the darkness of those trees? 46 years have passed, and the silence still hasn't been broken. Until now. This is their story. It started as a simple trip. 4 friends, a blue station wagon, and a weekend with no phones. Just nature. The gas station worker who saw them last said they were laughing. Happy. Completely normal. But just 2 hours later, they reached the edge of Blackwood Forest, and the laughter stopped. Michael was the leader. Sarah had her camera ready. And David, he was the skeptic. By Saturday night, the air felt heavy. Sarah's camera captured something strange in a photo. Not a ghost, but a shadow that shouldn't have been there. Then, at 11 p.m., the first sound echoed through the camp. A snap, like something heavy was moving in the dark. Emma stood up, walked toward the trees, and never looked back. When the others came running out on Monday, they looked like they had seen the end of the world. Their clothes were torn. Michael said they heard footsteps. Sarah said they saw strange lights. And David? David just stared at the wall and said, "We shouldn't have looked back." Monday afternoon, the search teams were losing hope. But then, the dogs picked up a scent. They found Emma in an old abandoned cabin. She was sitting in the corner, staring at the wall. She was alive, but she wasn't there. Then, the camera was found. Photo number 35 showed the group laughing. But in the background, at the edge of the trees, there was a figure, tall, pale, with arms that were unnaturally long. In the next photo, taken 60 seconds later, the figure was right behind Emma, for 17 days in the hospital. Emma didn't say a word. Then, at 2:30 in the morning, she suddenly sat up and screamed. She grabbed a notepad and wrote 5 words. "We shouldn't have answered it." Answered what? Old records from the 1920s show others had disappeared the same way. They all reported hearing a voice in the trees, calling their names. After that night, life was never the same. Michael, Sarah, and David moved away and never spoke to each other again. Emma passed away in 2018. Her obituary had one simple line. She finally found peace away from the woods. She took the real secret with her. Officially, the case is closed. But on the internet, the mystery lives on. In 2023, a new investigator tried to get the files, but the government refused. Their reason? Ongoing inquiries. What are they still looking for? Blackwood Forest is still open today, but the locals know the truth. In 2022, a hiker heard a voice calling his name from the trees. He found a circle of stones, exactly like the ones from 1978. The truth is, we may never know what happened in those 6 hours. The forest keeps its secrets well. But if you ever hear a familiar voice calling your name from the darkness, do not look back. Do not answer. Because the only thing worse than being alone in the woods is realizing that you aren't. What did they see? Maybe it's better that we don't know.